Fungus the Bogeyman, Plop Up book. Raymond Briggs. This book really stinks.
Now, for the first time in human history, is revealed to you, personally, in breathtaking, stereo-bogic 3 dimensions, the true life interior of a bogey bedchamber.
Come on, Dad, it's nearly dark. These sheets don't smell much. I think the muck has worn off. I'll put some really rotten ones on today, dear. They're already soaking in the pit.
Bogeymen live deep underground in the tunnels. At night they come up, top to plague dry cleaners, the surface dwelling humans. You, even if you are only half educated, you should know this already. So now close this door and read on. Fungus inspects his trousers, which have been marinating overnight. This scene, a classic bogeylogical literature, has been specifically prepared so that you too can assist Fungus in this delicate undertaking.
These really stink. Note: Bogey's underwears continue to pollute sometime after removal. Hello, my pet. Hello to Toad.
Here we see Fungus about to perform an act of personal hygiene. These acts are no more private in bogeydom than they were in ancient Rome. So why should this scene be excluded from this book? Please write to the Complaints Manager, Fungus Complaints Department, Hamish Hamilton Limited, Garden House, 57 to 59 Longacre, London, WC2 E9 JZ.
In future, do not pick up lavatory brush by the bristles. Use the handle. You're not a bogey. Delectatory. Guaranteed to rust. Do not put anything in here unless you have eaten it first. The non-flush patent. Oh well. Come on, Dad. Rats can't speak. Don't be impatient, Mould. There is a bad boy. Seems a shame, really, quite unkind. Still, it's got to be done.
Here we see a fairly standard domestic horripilation. It is quite characteristic of female DCs to react in the rather histrionic manner depicted here. DCs, dry cleaners, the surface dwelling humans.
Here's a drink, darling. I say, what a funny shadow on the... Ah!
Bogies have always disliked vicars. This is because the church has often equated bogies with devils. See Bailey, 1646. The devils are nothing but only boggles. in the night to terrific men. In fact, the two creatures could not be more different. Devils are hot, dry and mythological, whereas bogies are cold, wet and real.
Wah! Oh well, I suppose that's a start. Haven't done a vicar for ages.
Note, there has been a working association between bogies and bats, and the two have often been compared. Phys WDW 1496, Luke Oles and Baquez, bats which hate the day and love the night, and Fisher 1509, more loving darkness than light, like into a beast called a back. When you turn the page, you will see the bogeyman's other friend of the night, the owl. I am a brother to dragons and a companion to owls. Book of Job 30.29. Brother to dragons because bogies are horned, green and scaly. Companion to owls because bogies are silent creatures of the night who prey upon the helpless victims such as SS voles, mice and DCs.
Blimey, it's a bogey! Grrr. Sniff, sniff, grrr. Ooh, sorry.
Here we see a bogey boy who has naughtily strayed so far into the upper tunnels that he has become lost in the surface municipal drains. Here, now, unveiled for the first time in the history of the world, is the bogey umbilical cord. Discreetly censored in every previous publication, this vital organ of bogey anatomy is displayed here in all its traditional splendour.
Boo-bye. Just this last one. I'm off home in a minute. Smell you. Bye-bye.
Note, bogies retain their umbilical cords all their lives. By this means they can draw food and drink directly into their foul stomachs. But nourishment taken in this way is neither tasted or enjoyed. Its use at table is frowned upon in polite bogey circles. The principal purpose of the cord is to discharge noxious stomach gases into DC bedrooms. If you fold over the flap, you will see that dawn is breaking, and so we must take our leave this deeply moving scene. Already it is time for Fungus to cease his nocturnal missions, and for you to close this wonderful book quietly.
Here we see some things escaping from Fungus Bogey Rack. It's full of slime and muck.
The end.